Hello, good evening. Hello, Gina. Um, Welcome to Kawthoolei Today News. And today we have a very special guest, which is Nomumu. Um, Nomu, can you tell us about your full name and then a little bit about yourself and what you're doing?
Mhm. Well, first of all, thanks for having me here at Kawthoolei Today News, and I'm so glad to join this news because I'm sure many Korean people are watching this. And about me, my name is Mumu Aye, and I am a mother of two boys. Currently, I'm studying at Southwest Minnesota State University for my MBA degree. And aside from that, I have a news channel on YouTube called Daily Korean News. And yeah, that's about me.
Yes, thank you for introducing yourself. Could you tell us a little bit more about your new channel, which is the Daily Korean News? Can you tell me? Can you tell us a little bit more about it so we can know and how to support you in it?
hmm So, Daily Korean News is basically I just recap the news in Korean language. So, I'm not like a first hand reporter or anything. I just take the news from like the mainstream news channel like BBC or VOA or like any news channel in like a certain country. Like sometime because we have Korean people in Australia and they want to hear about like Australian news. So mostly I rely on like a mainstream news channel to generate those sources.
Oh, that is awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So if you are already her fans, please continue to support her. So the next question is, what motivates or encourages you to start the Daily Korean News?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the motivation, it's all start when I graduate with my undergrad. I was graduate with sociology degree and I was thinking to enter the workforce and to work right away. But then I got pregnant and when I was pregnant, I was so depressed and sick. I couldn't go to work. So me, I like to do something always. And I was thinking, what can I do? I study too much and I have this degree and I mean, I'm not the best person, whatever. But I think, how can I use this to help Korean people? And at that time, many Korean people just start doing their citizenship. They just apply for citizenship and they have to study for citizenship test. And well, like for us, it's very easy. Like for me, I just read the question the day before my interview. It was nothing. But thinking about many of our people, they never have chance to go to school, right? They were refugee or they were raising their kids, and when they come to United States, they still have to work. Then it's all start with the citizenship question. I was thinking, okay, I understand English. I can help with this. So then I start translate all those 100 questions into Korean, and I make videos. And I started with Facebook, and that's all it started. But then I stopped for a while when I have classes going on. Too busy. But then when the coronavirus hit, the pandemic came in 2000, the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020. A lot of people are getting like disinformation, information that are false and not true, and they scare. You hear the Korean people, they buy like hundreds of rice bags, and they thought they're gonna be starving. And I was like, well, it's good to be prepared, but when you don't get the news that fact check, you just panic, and that's not good. Then I start doing news, and I was doing like on Facebook, and I put on a lot of time. I have to like look for news, and then I have to like verify if it's like truth or false, fact checking, and it take me like at least like 3-4 hours a day. So then I was thinking, I put on my time, why not get paid for my time? So I know that on like YouTube they pay you for like advertising or whatever. So I switched it to YouTube, which is a little bit difficult for a older generation and not into technology. But because they love the news and they really need the news, they all like switch it to the YouTube with me. So that's all the news started.
Oh, yeah, that's a really nice story. Thank you for telling. And then definitely, it's not easy. And then I know my personal journey too, and about like giving facts and giving news or whatever you're gonna say something. Make sure that it's fact check and make sure that it's the truth. It's the truth
Yeah,
and it's a fact. And it just take a lot of times, right? It take a lot of research. Research is not easy. It takes a lot of hours to hours. And
yeah,
also within that, like making sure that the source that you get it from whatever that fact is also a very resourceful and then um,
yeah, reliable. Hmm.
yeah, reliable. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So the next question is, what is your goal and plan with Daily Khmer News?
Well, my goal is like to improve the channel because I knew that there's a lot of like Korean news channel, just like some people doing on YouTube or like Kawthoolei Today News and some other. But then my channels I focus on like international news because I think like people need all kind of news. We do need news from our country, like in Myanmar or Burma or like Korean state. What is going on with our people? So I do listen to some other people news channel, and I really like appreciate them for doing this. And me, I think like I should do something like different so that we cover everything. So sometimes people come to me and they're like, "Why you did not talk about Korean news? Why this and that?" I was like, please go watch this person, that person channel. He's doing a good job in like, doing like Korean news. And I don't have all the time or I don't have all the knowledge to cover everything, obviously. So my goal is like to improve this daily Korean news channel, like the quality and also the news sources, everything. And also I need like time right now. I apologize to my viewers, like I am still a student, and I have two kids and families to take care. If you are Korean, you have to take care of everyone, like paperwork stuff like that. So I don't have much time to focus on it, but I try my best. Like someday I'm really like tired, but I was like, no, I can't I can rest, I can take a rest. They need the news, and news is different than other information because nobody want the late news. You can broadcast a news that happened a week ago, like later. You have to do it like fast and quick. So I keep pushing myself, but my goal is like to share, like to distribute knowledge, to generate knowledge, and to share with my people. That's my goal.
Wow, is you cover a lot of important aspect of as being like as being a news person or a person who shared news, right? Like again, we talk about research. We talk about research, and the another thing is that you talk a lot about um, now working with assistants, Korean new outlet. I think you did really well with that too. And also like partnershiping, like keeping each other accountable because
Yeah.
sometimes there's so many news going on and then you don't catch everything, but then relying to other sources. I think I can really see that partnership that you have with
Mhm.
promoting
Yeah.
other Korean news outlets. So thank you for sharing that. And then the other questions is um, because of what is going on in our
Mhm.
homeland, could you tell us a little bit more about the situation in Belgrade 3 currently?
Mhm. So as you know, the situation in Myanmar is like really bad right now with the military coup and everything going on, and thousands of people are protesting. And you think that they will stop attacking like the Korean people, but they didn't. Uh, the news that I have from here is like from Two or the third brigade. It started on like February 7, 2021, around like 30 past noon, like 12:30. The Burmese military entered the village called Kwedo, and they entered the village and start shooting. So they They forced many villages from those area, including 7 other villages, to leave their village. And those of the village are Khwede, Tagode, Theki, Tuta, Wadoki, Pagoki, Thinweki, and the families, like the number is 147 in total, but we don't know like the individual number. We know only like the household number, because of they don't have like direct connection with us, or like we couldn't get information from them because of the internet, or they don't have phone or whatever. We don't know the exact number of people from those 7 villages, but we also heard that Burmese soldiers are threatening them, say that if you guys shoot us, we will bring the whole, like the whole brigade or whatever, like, to retaliate. And also in like Brigade 5, like we did not hear like the update information. I'm sure there will be, but for some reason, because of like communication or disconnect communication, yeah, we did not get any new update from there. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for sharing that. Right. There's a lot of miscommunication due to lack of technology and the lack of the disconnection in internet, and then what's going on in Burma right now because of the coup. But definitely, that is something that we need to be aware is that right now the Burmese military are starting to invade. They continue to invade the villages, which it makes it really really hard for the Korean
Mm-hmm.
right now who's running to go back to their home. There's no way out. They're stuck.
Yeah.
They're stuck in that. So it's very difficult. So let's continue to hold each other's hands and then do our parts.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that is praying if you're Christian, whether that's going meditating,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever way that you could, like donating money and some of that too.
Yeah.
There's so many ways that you can do to be able to support. Although it's not a big, but if one
Mm-hmm.
can take action, it can change a village. And then like everybody, if everybody holds each other's hand and stand with one another, and then walk the talk, meaning like do something, like take action, and also be updated with what's going on. So continue to follow the Korean news or even in other Korean news outlet that are out there. So yes. So the last question that we have is, would you be willing to partner with us, which is Kawthoolei Today News, in the near future and continue on? So yeah.
Of course, I'm excited for the opportunity to working with you guys, because I always wanted Korean people to have news channels that can like broadcast in like different languages, and also can reach like different age group. For example, like Daily Korean News is mostly reaching like the middle age and the older folk. So like there's like younger generation that they need different kind of news, because they have very short attention, and they are really very like smart, so you can like talk and board them. So this has to be some other like different things. And when I heard about like Kawthoolei today, and you guys doing amazing job, I was surprised that I didn't know this. I was like, why are you so dumb? You didn't know this. Then I saw you guys, what you're doing. I was like, yes, this is what I want to be, what I want to see, for Korean people. So why not? I don't want to like create different things that would confuse people. So I think this is a good you guys doing like a good thing when it's come to like reaching like the youth, and maybe other like age group too. And you guys doing on like Facebook and also on YouTube. Do you guys also have on like Instagram or Twitter, something like that?
From my understanding, we don't have it in Instagram, but we have like YouTube and in our Facebook. Yeah, so continue to support it, and also we'll also connect with other Korean media outlets too, whether it's like Instagram, and then Facebook and then YouTube. So we partner with a lot of Korean assistance media outlets. And then another thing is I want to inform from ourselves and the people who are watching us right now. Yes, well, today specifically, I'm interviewing Mu Mu, but in terms of news and fact, we try to provide the best facts that we can. Well, we try to provide the resources that are fact, that are true. Yes, we have opinions, but then it comes with the fact. So if you don't trust our sources, you can do your own research, because this is very important. Like no matter what news you watch, but the most reliable news is you trying to reach out and then trying to research your own.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like right. Sorry, yeah. It's kind of like an encouragement. Like whenever you're gonna listen to our news, and then we will try the best that we can to provide you with facts. But if you have a sense of hesitation or feeling confused, the best thing that you can do is do your own research. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true, because sometimes I see like people, they don't listen to the whole news. They will just read the title and they just come up with their own opinion, and that's very wrong, because like sometimes the title and the news detail is very different. So like when it's come to news, you're right, you have to rely on yourself. You listen to someone, and you also like have to fact check yourself, so yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Kind of echoing what Mumu said. It's also like you are trying your best. In our side, we're trying our best to provide the news, and then the current news that's going on. So I hope that you enjoy our interview and then continue to support Mumu and her YouTube channel, which is called Daily Korean News. So if you haven't followed her, please go and follow her on YouTube channel.
Thank you.
And then yes, thank you for your time, No.
Thanks for having me.